Hey everybody, what's up? How's it going? We're back with more Dynamax adventures. Have not gotten a shiny since Tapu Koko. So maybe we can change that today. Also, we've got to talk about... we've got to talk about the disastrous GameStop stuff. Did anybody have any luck getting codes? Okay, I cleaned my glasses. I can see now. It was so terrible. You eventually did? So it turns out that releasing the codes on the same day as a brand new TCG set. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, disastrous. Uh-oh, bad. I knew it was bad when I got online that day. And the first post that I saw was somebody screenshotting that they were being sold on eBay for $50 a pop. Oh no. The guy in front of you got the last packs of Mega Evolution? No. Happy birthday, by the way. A GameStop birthday kick in the ass. Alright guys, you know the drill. First run is just a solo warm-up and then I'll open the lobby and anybody who wants to join can join. No, that sucks so bad. Oh, you spent hours trying to get one? Oh, another one? Yeah, why couldn't they have just done a global release, chat? Why couldn't they have just done a mystery code? Or just a simple online distribution? Why did they have to do this? Most GameStops don't even answer the phone. I wonder if they don't even have enough employees. Oh my god! Professor Oak is going crazy. Why is it echoing? Do I have Streamlabs open? Stream Elements? Here is a present for you. Friend, thank you for the gifted subs. I appreciate it. I think I did have my dashboard open. Thank you so much for the gifted subs. Professor Oak is just going ham. He is just going crazy. We know the next Professor Oak. Yeah, this is the multi-oak. This is the multi-oak. Yeah, we needed this. We needed this right now. Thank you so much, friend. I appreciate it. The multi-oak. As we fight Cherim. The closest GameStop to you is 30 miles away. I've seen so many people say that there's just no locations nearby for some people to go to. Again, why couldn't they have just done a mystery gift for this? I don't get it. Okay, don't kill us, Cherim. I'm scared. What's up, everybody coming in? Yeah, we're talking about GameStop and how not well everything went. Again, I first got online that day, and the first post I saw was somebody having a screenshot of eBay with people selling them for 50 bucks. I immediately saw that and thought, oh, this is a bad time. This is again, turns out releasing the set, releasing the codes with a new TCG set, really didn't work out. Turns out, oops. Yeah, that's the problem. And there were other things that came out, I think, that day, too. It wasn't just Pokemon stuff. There was, a new FIFA, a new Yu-Gi-Oh set that's already underselling and has Yu-Gi-Oh people worried. Yeah, we got it. Doug Bowser is gone. That was a surprise. That was definitely a surprise. Yeah, so if you didn't go at open, I assume definitely for most of the popular GameStops, you were just out of luck. This is the biggest TCG day of the year, and not just for Pokemon. Was it? Yeah, the thing about Doug Bowser is true. He's stepping down at the end of the year. He did not last very long. I mean, we barely saw him. He showed up a little bit after Reggie retired, and then he just kind of disappeared for the most part, except for maybe showing up every now and then at like the Game Awards. Oh, happy birthday! All the September birthdays. Yeah, I think I saw a Kit tweeted that the new lady that's taking over is gonna do a good job. Here. We're still doing it. Thanks for the gifted sub. I appreciate it. Here's a present for you. Worth it. Okay, I was kind of hoping nobody would take the Togetic because we're fighting a Steel type, which, welcome if you're coming in, everybody. We have a Steel type at the end.
Here is a present. Here.
Anonymous, thank you for the gifted sub. I appreciate it. Gifts for everyone. Oh, I saw that data bug. Have you tried reinstalling the game? I had to do that for PLA once when I couldn't. The game brought me to the title screen and it just wouldn't load in, so I had to re-download the game. I don't know if that would help or not. But it fixed when PLA broke for me. I did manage to pick up, well, I had them delivered. I did not show up to GameStop. The scalpers frightened me. But I did manage to order a few... Oh, don't kill me, Graplock. A few booster bundles. And by a few, I literally mean 2. But I think I want to hoard a few more things of cards before we do another opening stream. So they're just gonna sit here sealed for now. Oh, you deleted it and then re-downloaded it and it's still not connecting? Oh, that's so frustrating. Yeah, this was a lucky pre-order I got from Target. I saw a picture of somebody who bought out both tin displays and they probably had like 50 booster packs just splayed out in their car that they got from, I assume, a GameStop. Awful. Awful stuff. These are the people that took all the codes. These are the people that got all the codes. I saw a scalper story. Oh, where was it? It was a TikTok about a scalper story that was like Looney Tunes diabolical type shit. It was this card store got Mega Evolution in and they were gonna sell the booster box with a bundle of other items, so like penny sleeves, card loaders, and I think like an Ultra Ball plush. So they were selling bundles and they were giving away tickets to people in line so they could bring those tickets back and purchase. But some scalpers printed fake tickets to hand out to people and tell them to go home. Like, who even thinks of something that devious, that diabolical? The scalpers handed out fake tickets to trick people into going home so there was less competition for cards. The card store had to, like, put out a thing on social media to warn people about fake tickets. Like, do they have a mustache they need to twirl evilly while they pet their cat? Like, that is outrageous. That is insane. Imagine you're one of the poor people that got a scalper handed you a fake ticket. That is simply diabolical. Like, what do you even say to that? What do you even say to that? That's just so evil. What's up, Galaxy? Yeah, unfortunately, Pokemon cards, people are treating it like a currency. All about the stonks. And it has been... I haven't seen Pokemon for sale outside of a few rare instances in months in retail stores. And the problem is that TPCI, because they print all the cards in the US, I mean, there's scalping problems in Japan and other countries too. It's not just a US problem. But they're not reprinting product fast enough. Oh, what'd I get? I got Gimme Dat. I don't think we're gonna be given that. I'm gonna be getting that W against Celesteela, unfortunately. But thanks for the hype train. Hype. But yeah, it's for many months. It all started with Prismatic Evolutions. I think that was the big catalyst set. Because the beginning of Scarlet and Violet was fine. There was no, you know, nobody was scalping base set Scarlet Violet. Nobody was doing that. It was when they introduced the Eevee set that got... It was like blood in the water. It activated the sharks. Which is funny because that is an abysmal set. You could open boxes and boxes and pull nothing because it has such a bad pull rate. But yeah, that was the set that I think really... That was when the Fire Nation attacked. And we did have in 2020, you know, during peak pandemic, there was a lot of scalping. But then it got better, and now it's back. I got better. But then it came back. And basically, ever since Prismatic Evolutions, things have been bad. People have not stopped scalping. Like, it hasn't... They haven't printed enough, or the value hasn't fallen enough to deter these people to go away. Wow, I can't attack. I have 2 ground moves that won't hit a flying Pokemon in max guard. Save me, Exploud. Yeah, it really was like a one step forward. We finally... Yeah, it was Champion's Path. Champion's Path is what started the pandemic scalping. That was the set with Shiny Charizard. Honestly, the way that the card sets have been made, it really is like it's like a delicious feast for scalpers. There's 151, which you know these people only know like the original Pokemon, if that. A lot of these people aren't even fans. Keep that in mind. They're literally just in it for profit. But even these people recognize, you know, the Eevees and Charizard and Gengar. So we have the Evolution set, which draws everybody in. You have 151. Paldean Fates has the bubble shiny Mew, which attracted a lot of scalpers. And now we're getting into the Mega Evolution sets, which, you know, are Gardevoir and Charizard. They're still recognizable Pokemon, so these guys are still interested. Yeah, I don't understand the obsession with that card. Also, a Celesteela L. You hate to see it. Togetic, how many times have I fought by your side and yet you've never been shiny? I mean, even the Gen 5 set, which a lot of these... It's kind of funny every time I see somebody open a Gen 5 pack and they just pronounce... They invent new pronunciations I've never heard before for Pokemon. Okay, am I online? No. Yeah, why were Koraidon and Miraidon just not raid events after the Ruinous Quartet? That would have been such a nice way to, like, wrap events for Scarlet and Violet this year, but no. But no. You have to go fight 1,000 scalpers at your local GameStop. Have fun! Yeah, we need an Elemental Monkey set, exactly. Bring in the Glup Shittos. Let's have a set with Cryogonal on it. Let's bring Sock and Throw back in here. Let's get Watchhog up here. bring a picture of Watchhog on your phone and ask these people, who is this? And it's just a picture of Watchhog. Also, one of the problems is that especially retailers like GameStop are charging scalper prices. They're charging above MSRP for all their cards. So it's like you can't win. You can't escape. Yeah, that's exactly the problem, is that people are buying from scalpers. Scalpers can't exist without people who buy their product, but too many people are buying their product because they don't, I don't know, FOMO, or they want to build their portfolio, their PSA portfolio or whatever. Ugh, Reddit giveaways are always like that. Tell me your sad life sob story, and maybe then I'll deem you worthy for a virtual item or a virtual code. It's like, just have people pick like a number from 0 to 10,000. Just do it like that. Beg for me, peasants. Oh, that's such a shame. He doesn't get his shiny. Oh, that's so sad. Well, there is, I guess, hopefully, a lot of people have been reporting that this has gone terrible. And, hopefully GameStop will rerun this. There is a link people have been posting. You can go and complain to GameStop if you feel like that's worth your time. Also, Celesteela into Zygarde again. Why? Why is this happening? Yeah, and again, it's not just, you know, the scalping and people stealing all the codes, but a lot of people don't have GameStops or EB Games around them. Well, what about those people? People were making fun of a child for being excited over a Lucario EX. You need to seriously touch grass if that's... Look at this idiot happy over her Lucario. It's not even a PSA 10. Worthless. Can these people get a grip? What is going on? Yeah, I think our best bet is to hopefully get GameStop to just... These codes, these were never rare in the past. You could just walk into GameStop and get, you know, Zashi and Zama, whatever past events they'd done, and it was easy peasy. They just need to really print these. But it's like you said, Cacturn, they wanted to draw the crowd in. They wanted to get people to buy Mega Evolution. It was all a business thing. Rip and ship. I feel like those are just prime to get yourself scammed. I mean, Koraidon and Miraidon, you know, it's kind of a big deal that they're being distributed. I'm sure there are lots of people's, you know, not even just... It's like we haven't had a legendary event like this in a long time. And they beefed it. They really goofed it. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that apparently the European stores can just print them on a receipt. Why do we always get the short end of the stick? Again, this should not be a complex... We shouldn't even have to be talking about this. This didn't need to happen. What's up, Gerald? Can they flinch? Yes, I believe so. I don't know. Like, as soon as I saw that we were going back to GameStop, I just had a bad feeling. I just knew something was gonna be amiss. And lo and behold. Lo and behold. I was correct. I mean, shocking prediction, I'm sure. I'm sure nobody could have predicted the outcome of this. How much did GameStop pay to get this? I would love to know. How much money did they have to fork over? Get last Pokemon event. Yes, that's a good time to remind people, too. Speaking of shiny legendary Gen 9 Pokemon, if you haven't gotten the Ruinous Quartet, Chi-Yu, Wo-Chien, etc., etc., you're running out of time. You gotta download them now or they're gonna be gone. Employees gave multiple cards to every card buyer in line. Yeah, some people said their GameStops actually had like a... You had to spend $25 to even get a code. Which I don't think they said that was supposed to happen. So... what's... I feel like GameStops just operate however the manager feels like it. Corporate be damned. But yeah, some people said that they had to pay $25 to get a code, which, hey, that sucks. No, you shouldn't have to have had to pay. But some GameStops went rogue and did what they wanted to. People were given codes for buying cards even if they didn't ask for it. Yeah, see, that's the problem. What's up, Otter? Yeah, GameStop is not a place I would ever want to work. I don't think I've heard many positive tales from many different types of people as well. It's all been the same. Clefable and Clefairy in the same round, by the way. And, you know, there's a great chance that a lot of GameStop employees could have possibly hoarded codes, especially after seeing people selling them online. $50? That is insane! They're being sold. They're actively being sold. Like, those are codes that have sold. It was a screenshot of ones that had sold. So people are buying them for that price. Make it make sense. The topic is GameStop Shiny Miraidon Koraidon code distribution went not good. Okay, at least we can just Rockfall Auroras here. Yeah, people... So, the Mega Evolution set dropped the same day. GameStop obviously wanted the foot traffic for the new... Which, did they need any extra traffic? With how scalpers are operating right now, I don't know if it was even needed. But they had Mega Evolution come out the same day, and so a lot of scalpers walked away with codes and are reselling them. Yeah, here's the thing. You can gen these Pokemon for free. And they're identical copies. There are absolutely places you can go if you want to gen them and get the exact same thing without having to pay a dime. Like, please don't pay these people. Don't reward this evil. Yeah, if either Pokemon or Funko cease to exist, I don't know how GameStop would operate anymore. Yeah, it should have just been a Terra event. We were doing so good, chat. We were doing great. There wasn't a GameStop event for several years. I thought we might have been free. No. No free. The shackles have never left. I believe I do have Shiny Aurorus. It's a great shiny. Actually, I like Shiny Aurorus and Tyrantrum. The white and the blue. What's up, Caitlin? No shinies past Coco yet. The echoey Quag. Quag! Thanks for the 100 bits, friend. I appreciate it. Maybe the power of Quag will provide a shiny. We're fighting Zygarde, by the way, for anybody coming in. So somebody please take Aurora. Somebody please take this. We need it. Aurorus, lend us your power. Yeah, Hatman, that's a great point. This is a bad precedent. If scalpers think they can now sell these codes and make a profit, they're gonna come back for the next one. You're exactly right. This is a bad time. I know, Aurorus and Tyrantrum, it's so hard to be a fossil Pokemon and be successful in life. Sometimes you're an Archeops. You know, sometimes you have Rock and Ice type. It's hard. It's hard out there, unless you're like Dracovish. Oh, did they upload new Horizon episodes on Netflix? Are they that? How far behind are they now? Do they? Does the dub have a long way to go to keep up, or are they pretty close? They should have given Archeops a Mega and then gave it. we need redemption for Defeatist. Where are Tyrantrum and Aurora's gonna spawn in ZA in the city? Living in the city? Or is there gonna be like a fossil NPC that's like, oh, I see you found the blah 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 fossil. Let me revive. Hey, that was a good heal. That was actually a good heal. Oh, they got to the time skip? Okay. Yeah, give him Mega Defeatist. Make Archeops the biggest trash Pokemon you've ever seen. Yeah, you could maybe do like Tyrant and maybe have Sandile or other similar Pokemon. That'd be fun. They gotta have an ice one, because we're Snorunt and Snover. The two Snows. We know they're in there. Yeah, we talked about that briefly earlier, that Doug Bowser is stepping down. He did not last very long. I'm not gonna stream Time Stranger, but I am gonna play it. I'm excited. October is kind of packed for good games. Hopefully good games. Get him, Auroras. We need you. Throw as million tons of ice at Zygarde as you can. You know, a lot of people think the kind of toothpaste-colored Megastone in the Mega Dimensions trailer could be Auroras. That would be cool. Mega Auroras. What could you do with Auroras, a Mega Auroras? Give it bigger frills? More diamonds? Yeah, I mean, it definitely comes from the Japanese side anyway, so... A museum skeleton, a longer neck. Auroras has left the field. We're in great danger. Yeah, I saw that side quest, and now I'm like, why are they picking on Devimon? That's the one I went with. So many people have said that it's like terrible. I'm like, oh no. Did I pick the Chikorita for Gen 2? Am I about to go walk into Faulkner? I mean, that actually is an accurate comparison because Chikorita is weak to so many things because of its grass typing. Devimon is a virus. And you fight a lot of vaccines. So you know what? Maybe it is like picking Chikorita. Ow. That was a crit? Clefable lived anyway. Pick Gomamon. Oh, I'm gonna die to hail. Unless... No, you don't deserve any heals, Zygarde. No heal for you. Oh, that's right, Magic Guard. That never actually tends to come in handy, so I forgot Clefable had it. That is like a silent ability 9 times out of 10. Why is Aurora so small on the field? Oh, we're so close! This should be GG. Ooh! Boom. Love beating Zygarde. I wish they included all forms of Rotom too, honestly. It would have been fun to have Rotom Mow. Imagine using Rotom Frost to defeat Zygarde. Yeah, how is Clefable a bigger looking, bulkier Pokemon than Auroras? Somebody make this make sense. What's up, Poke Guy? Oh, your Switch 1 stand keeps falling off? I've had trouble with my Switch 1 stand too, where sometimes it gets stuck. No shiny. Yeah, before BDSP came out, I was so certain we were gonna get Another Rotom form. LOL. Hilarious in hindsight. No, Justin, not yet. Amazon takes 500 years to ship every package now, so... Pay for Amazon Prime. We'll get your shit to you in, whenever we feel like it. That's their new motto. Got the shiny Charmin sword. Nice. Yeah, Silverbolt, that's true. They do keep making new Rotom forms, but they're not official. We have Drone Rotom. We have that weird, disgusting little freak one that's on the Pokemon Center machine in this game. I hate that one. That's my least favorite. You got cheated out of 2 chicken fingers in your Raising Cane's order? I would riot. That shit's expensive as is, and they forgot 2 chicken tendies? Inexcusable. What are we fighting? We're fighting a dragon. Oh, great. Another dragon. My favorite. Oh, Rotom would be good here, I guess. Actually, maybe not. We have a Relicanth and a Jinx. Only got 4, bruh. You ordered it weeks ago and it still hasn't arrived from, like, the Pokemon Center? The Pokemon Center shipping is usually pretty fast. But then, careful if you ever order anything fragile, because they just throw that shit in a box. They don't care. Yeah, Hitmonchan's okay. You got 2 of them? That's amazing. He came with a free buddy. You got 1 Xurkitree and ended up with 2 for free, or an extra for free? There was a secret BOGO just on Xurkitree. Buy 1 Zerk, get 1 free. That's such a good feeling when you open a package and they give you like something extra. The greatest time that's ever happened for me was when I ordered, this is years ago obviously. Could you imagine Hidden Fates tins in 2025? Ugh. But I ordered, this was like the last hurrah of Hidden Fates before it went away forever. But I ordered a Gyarados Hidden Fates tin, and I got an extra. They gave me an extra in there. I got a bonus Hidden Fates tin. I still think about that. This was years ago, and I'm still like, wow. Free tin. I'm like still happy about it. Years later. Yeah, that's true, Galaxy. ZA is coming out. My favorite UB? Man, I like every UB. That's a tough question. I guess I'll say Nihilego for now, since Nihilego is my favorite one to fight in here. Oh, Fangamer is so expensive. Like, they have a lot of cute merch, and then I look at the price, and then I look at how much shipping is, and I evaporate. Is it worth going and grabbing Hitmonchan? I mean, Morpeko is... Well, I guess it depends. Morpeko would be good if this is Palkia. Yeah, they did the Mexican wrestling match. I didn't tune in because I'm not somebody into wrestling, but I saw some screenshots of one of the guys tenderly holding a halucha sitting cutie. So all the screenshots I saw looked like a fun event. Yeah, be ready, chat. We're probably gonna get the game. The game is gonna be out early somewhere very soon. Usually, like I think the first week of October is probably when this is gonna happen. Somebody's gonna get their hands on the game soon, and then it's officially go time. It won't be long. I kind of like that. One of the wrestlers was Togepi. You think they would break because they are egg, but they are unbreakable. It writes itself. I missed the mega reveal trailers. They came and went so quick, chat. They're already gone. They were so fun. And you blink and they're gone. Oh, does your Switch crash? Oh no, why is everybody's Switches breaking? Why is everybody's Switch having a hard time lately? You found a shiny Choodle today? Nice. Hey, listen, I'm not Choodle's biggest fan or nothing, but I do like the shiny. I think I've had where my card couldn't be read. It can be fixed. Do not be alarmed. Yeah, yeah, Nintendo's pulling an Apple where suddenly the original Switch starts having trouble. Miyamoto said push the button. Roll out the update. Less battery. More lag. I was looking around at Switch 2 cases, and there really is not a lot. I know that it's still a new console, but pickings are kind of slim for Switch 2 stuff, as it is right now. I mean, again, Extreme Rate just came out with some shells, but they're very limited colors. Which I'd love to do a shell swap, but I think I'm gonna have to wait because there's just nothing out. There's nothing out yet that really calls to me. Yeah, the only thing I concern myself with is a screen protector. Unless, if this is Palkia, I'll feel kind of bad about the Manectric swap, but I don't know. I wasn't feeling like Manectric had the power. Yeah, Justin, I don't like. I kind of want to get a case, but I also don't. The Lion does not concern themselves with the screen protector. One of the screen protectors for the Switch 2 on Amazon has this like really weird AI purple Donkey Kong child on it. I'm not even kidding. There's just like a little purple ape wearing a hat it's clearly AI generated that they used as not Donkey Kong Bonanza footage. I mean, Sparse does have Ice Beam. It's not terrible. Also, Chad, I've decided the next Retro Achievements game, as ZA is getting close, but we still have, you know, 2 more weeks to go. But we're gonna play Sapphire. Sapphire has a particular lean towards coordination stuff, which I thought was kind of interesting. So, we're gonna become the contest masters. I don't know when I want to start it. Perhaps Tuesday, and we'll just do 2 Dynamax days for the weekend. Going for Tornadus? Nice, good luck. Look how good Dunsparce took that hit, by the way. Champion. Champion Sparse. Also, not to toot my own horn or anything, but I made the layout for Sapphire and it's super comfy. No, it's not wrong. Contests can be fun. It's a fun Gen 3 thing to always go back to when you play those games. Although I'm not sure that I ever took any Pokemon to like master level in contests. Until now. Also, it's hard to pick. I've picked out a general team. It's so hard though, because I've used so many Gen 3 Pokemon. I think I've used most of the decks at this point. She gonna give us a good item? No. Yeah, the idol girl with the Altaria. Yeah, that's Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. Yeah, Cacturn, I don't know if I did either. I definitely enjoyed doing them as a child, though. Well, well, well. What's with all these big stinkers showing up so much in Dynamax? Where's Nihilego? Has anybody seen Azelf lately? Oh, jeez. Yeah, I don't think I did contest stuff in Gen 4. Like when Fantina brings you in and your mom with her big poofy hair is there. Go in, immediately leave, never return. Freeze? Be really funny. Aww. Palkia is like the exact combination of Pokemon to really nullify our team, honestly. We finally get Jinx. She's manned by an NPC, The NPC brings the Jinx all the way to the end and it's not Zygarde? Yeah, what's the worst thing Pokemon gimmicky side game thing they like forced you into? The camera mode in Sun and Moon. The Lake Guardians live in caves, although I guess Mesprit likes to roam. Heatran lives in a volcano. I don't know why what possessed me to do this. I think I was just a little bored and needed to pass time, but I went on tier list maker and I just browsed through random tier lists and I ended up going through and doing like top 10 Pokemon for each gen. I struggled with 4. 4, the last few slots I was like, oh man, who am I gonna, what if I put Heatran on here? What if I did that? Some gens it was really hard. And then I did that just for myself, didn't share it with anybody, and closed the tab. That's what I did. Just for no reason in particular. I don't think Relicanth hit top 10 for Gen 3, but it would be up there. Three was a particularly hard one. 3 has so many good Pokemon. I was really struggling. Like, oh, I could put Castform in here. I could do Tropius. I could do Spinda. I did come to a realization though that there's one gen that I just think has the most stinkers in it. And that would be 8. I was looking at the Gen 8 list and I'm like, wow, a lot of these Pokemon I just don't like. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's some good ones. Also, we beat Palkia? I only have 1 Love Ball left. Help. Yeah, Gen 6, it's such a... It's like, oh wow, there's only 5 Pokemon here, and done. Such a little list. Gen 8 was one where I had to actively think, like, who can I even fill these last slots with? My Gen 8 list, I think, was the most legendary heavy. My top 10 from Gen 8. I can't wait till I can say top 10 from Gen 10. That'll be fun. Alright, well, the big boys are showing up, but we're actually winning, so... I think Sinnoh's dex doesn't land with a lot of people because it's so heavily... Sinnoh has such a strange dex. It's like all your usual affair, birds, lots of bugs, You know, your standard animals... And then it's like all evolutions. Rhyperior, Tangrowth, Licky. It's almost like a Pokedex that gives you whiplash, if that makes sense. Wow, what what a selection of Pokemon. Speaking of Gen 4, hi Driftblim. Yes, I almost feel like Sinnoh is even more percent evolutions. I wonder why they decided to come out with so many Evos in 4. I had a hard time with Gen 1 too. There was a lot of Pokemon I wanted to put on there that wouldn't fit. Okay, we're fighting another dragon, by the way. I'm like disassociating right now. I don't want to believe it. Another one! Well, we're leaving a wide garter behind, but we can at least get the ice. I mean, there's a lot of legendaries in Gen 3. Gen 3 is also a gen that's heavy on legendaries, but yeah, 4 is as well. Honestly, that seemed to be a priority of them. Like, I feel like 3, 4, and 5 are very legendary heavy. 2 Palkia in a row? No, don't say that. Don't say that. Yeah, Shiny, I agree. I agree with that. It is a very bland region. Especially, again, you know, somebody who loves fire types. Not a good gen for fire type enjoyers. Infernape got a, speaking of Gen 4 Pokemon, and one who's a fire type. I think that's why people cling on to Infernape as much as they do. Because it's one of the only fire types you could actually use. But, Peacemaker, one of the characters on there said favorite Pokemon, Infernape. Is that James Gunn's favorite Pokemon? Who on that staff said put Infernape on there? I want to know. I need to know. I like Sunny Shore, but Volkner pisses me off. Get back to your honestly badly designed gym and do your job, sir. This guy's having a crisis of faith. Like, this is your job. Go cry to somebody else's lighthouse. Yeah, it again, it has so many Pokemon that are just like birds, bugs. A lot of very similar feeling, kind of boring, standard nature designs. Bring back the Monster Boys. Bring back the Gen 1 Monster Boys. What is Slowpoke some sort of hippopotamus? Or just some sort of monster? I don't know. He's better that way. Pokemon that you can't immediately identify what they are. They're mysterious. Like Kangaskhan. Is it some sort of marsupial? Is it a dinosaur? Who really knows? Also, heads up, ads are coming up. But we're just fighting Excavalier. And then moving on to the next one, so you won't be missing much. I did not go to GameStop. And it sounds like I would have especially wasted my time unless I went at opening, and you could not pay me to do that. Get up early and wait outside of a GameStop with a bunch of scalpers. No, no, no. No, no. I mean, hey, if the codes actually were around for a while and, you know, everything was fine, I would probably go and pick them up eventually. But now I'm scared. I'm scared off of doing it. Oh, that's Sneasel. They're giving us the Glass Bones ice type. I see, I see. This is after... I feel like Sharpedo has shown up in every Dynamax round recently. This is the ice type Sharpedo. Sneasel. How is it September 28th already? Oh my goodness. It really is almost October. How did that happen? Chad, is it true? By the way, is it true? I saw people making fun of it, but are they really having an office set in Magic the Gathering? Forbidden shiny luck. They'd have to be paying me huge dollars for that. Which they most certainly do not pay huge dollars. They pay sad dollars. That is... I think if I was a Magic the Gathering fan, this is where I would hang it up. This is where I would walk away. Licensed slop TCG. What are next? I don't know. We have two card games competing to be like the top Redditor trading card game right now. Yeah, I'm sure they'll do like, what if Chester Cheetah was in a Magic the Gathering card? Next to Toucan Sam. I don't know, I've seen some Magic fans who've been snobby to Yu-Gi-Oh fans and other, like, trading card games that they deem beneath them. So I think it's a little bit funny that it's turning into the epic Reddit office licensed slop TCG. I keep having to see people talk about the Avatar: The Last Airbender set. It's like... Nickelodeon will sell their property for you to use at the drop of a hat. They don't even care. You want SpongeBob, my friend? You got him. Cynthia Town. That's the official name now. It's Cynthia Town. Yeah, I said something similar. It's like as soon as I saw that we're going back to GameStop for distributions, I knew it was over. A Simpsons Family Guy Bob Burger set. I bet they would do that. I bet you they would. I could absolutely see a Simpsons Magic set. At what point are you are you one of the Magic artists having to draw like Homer Simpson into your Magic card? Like that SpongeBob fish that holds the spear up to his neck. Not today. I'm sure they're trying to do that, Justin. That's another one I'm surprised they haven't had happen yet. It will. I'm sure they would do Star Wars. I bet you they probably have, like, we want to do this many video game franchises. We want to do this many movie franchises. We want to do comic books. I bet they have all the different types of multimedia picked out already. They want to release so and so set every year. Yeah, they're waiting for the Grogu movie. Because it makes money. I mean, especially with Nickelodeon. SpongeBob is everywhere. Labubu X Magic the Gathering would be kind of funny because that makes so many people burning mad. Look at my 24 karat gold Labubu Magic the Gathering card. $24 karat gold. I love chaos. I like talking about this because it's just so funny and silly and goofy. Like an office set? Are you kidding me? No, a Mr. Beast card? I could see that happening. I really could. You know what? If they ever made a Mr. Beast Magic the Gathering card, they'd have to have him hitting that Lugia pose. So you could have the Lugia hitting the Mr. Beast, and then Mr. Beast hitting the Lugia. It would be perfect. And then 500 years from now, you can have the Scalper's great-great-great-great-great-grand Scalper child say, I got a PSA 10 Mr. Beast. I'm gonna be rich. Okay, Palkia. It really was 2 Palkias in a row. We're just palking it up right now. And that's gonna be my last love ball. Shit, if we win. Oh, that would be... That's like the final boss. Magic the Gathering X Taylor Swift set. That would be a meltdown level event. I mean, there is technically a Katy Perry Pokemon card. And a Post Malone card out there in the world. Yeah, exactly. His audience is mostly young children. A lot of those big YouTubers, that's the majority of their audience. It's kids. And Sneasel is dead. You know what? I would buy a Fred Figglehorn Magic the Gathering card. You know what? They'd actually get me. I would fold. I would buy a Fred Figglehorn Magic the Gathering card. I would do it. I would do it. Don't touch and breathe around my PSA 10 Fred Figglehorn, please. Don't even look at him. mean, Mr. Beast is just so wooden. It's really funny because he's such his channel is so centered around this big bombastic shit that he does, and he's such a plank of wood. He doesn't have the personality to go along with it. I watched somebody review Beast Games, which is this like super expensive show he got Amazon duped into making, and he just has no charisma. Got DC, don't worry about it. Oh yeah, the try guys. No Riz. Yeah, let me just start a podcast so I could look like an even bigger asshole in front of my ex-wife. Yeah, Mr. Beast might not have a personality, but he has a face that will make you click on a video. He can contort his face into looking like you should click on a video somehow. YouTube thumbnail trends are actually, I think they're fascinating. You definitely saw a lot of people trying to copy his style. Yeah, we're dead. Remember when he did all this stuff with Lunchley too, and the guys just had like negative chemistry? With KSI and who is it? Logan? Logan Paul? They were watching Beast Games, but they thought they were watching Squid Games. That's funny. Mr. Beast! His name is Jimmy. He's not old, either. I think a lot of people probably think that he is a far older guy than he actually is. He is, I think he... Hold on, let me make sure I... Yeah, he's 27, chat. He is only 27. He seems like he's like 40. Yeah, he is only 27 years old. Oh, didn't they bring him on like an NFL game? Ugh, as if listening to half the announcers in that isn't bad enough. Chris Collinsworth and Mr. Beast's commentary. Let's go. Most vile thing I've ever said. Okay, it's a psychic. Yeah, I mean, why should these big stars care about YouTube people? I know I am a YouTube person, so let me especially say, like, so many YouTube people so desperately want to be seen as more. It's never enough. It's like every time I see a big celebrity or an artist with that Kai Cenat guy, it's like, this is embarrassing for you. Having to have to go to this obnoxious ass streamer's bedroom and promote your shit, like, ugh. Yeah, I can't blame any of those people for not wanting to engage with these guys. like, oh, in order to get your album out there, you're sent to the streamer dungeon. You have to pretend to give a shit for hours and sit in this guy's mansion basement or wherever, wherever that room is. Yeah, it's like a cry for help. It's like, this celebrity must be down bad right now. Which, Twitch always has that stream on my front page. It's like, you could not... Twitch just loves promoting their big streamers and absolutely nobody else. I mean, they make them all the money, so it's not like I don't understand why, but every time I go to my Twitch front page, it's like, yeah, just keep advertising the biggest streamer on the site. I'm sure he really needs it. Didn't Sniper Wolf, like, go on that show? Or show? Into that guy's basement? I don't even know if it's a basement. I just assume it's just a big empty room in a rich house.
Became cloaked in blinding light.
I mean, that was an accurate description as to what just happened to Mimikyu. It got cloaked in blinding light. How could you as a viewer even enjoy hanging out in a chat with 145k viewers? That is nutso. God, that ad revenue must be fucking insane. That ad revenue, playing ads for 145k viewers, holy moly. Yeah, it's like nobody's actually, there's no community element. It's just a bunch of young kids screaming into the void. Because again, that's who I imagine most of that, those big streamers' audiences are. There's a lot of kids. A government plant. You don't, like, who are even the top YouTubers anymore? Remember back in the day when people like PewDiePie were fighting to beat out some, like, Indian channel for top subscribe? Like, we don't have that anymore. Thanks for the dono, bro. Appreciate it. Oh, thanks for the dono. If no one's taking the cue, I can take it. Ugh, the commentary era of YouTube was so bad. That was not a great time to be on YouTube. Also, speaking of YouTube drama, apparently Gerard came back with a response video the other day. I'm not quite sure why. It's like, it's apparently been 2 years. It's like, just... these people just never leave permanently. They always have to crawl back. Yes, the charity guy. It's like, who needs this response 2 years later? You know? He had already stopped posting videos. This is gonna follow you forever. Like, you were still dishonest about the money. I don't really see why you would bother to do this, but I guess he wants to post videos again, because that's what they all want. Oh, those were both so funny. See, it's nice when a scandal is just, you know, some charity fraud, or, you know, there's no, like, heinous crime. There's no, like, grooming or anything like that involved, so we can all just have a little laugh. You know what I mean? Why are people trying to sell you a shiny code for $50? GameStop done goofed. Especially with Gerard, like, his family owns, like, several gas stations in, like, a popular Californian town, city. So I can't imagine he's really scrounging around for cash. The Hawk Tua coin. Having a very bad person in it. Yeah, going back and watching things like big Minecraft collaborators from like 10 years ago has probably aged like milk. That's true. Rich people do enjoy scamming, even though they have plenty of money. That is true. Worth every penny. Every penny. As bad as 2 years ago. Ugh. The Costco guys got arrested? Did they do too many booms? Yeah, anytime I see Lunchly, there's just like a stack of them in the store. They seem to like never sell. It was staged. I don't know, the Paul brothers have both done their fair share of like shady business dealings, so that I don't know which one. They've both done several. Every time I picture Logan Paul in my head, I picture that image of him with the PSA 10 Charizard necklace. It's just barf. Barf City. Oh, was Crypto Zoo that card game that kind of resembled like old Pokemon watercolor Sugimori art, and then it just like failed? Worth every penny. Oh yeah, the video where he filmed the dead body in the woods in Japan. Yeah, didn't he have like a Toy Story alien hat on? Jeez. It's insane that he came back from that. What do you do if you're like the cameraman? Your dumb idiot YouTuber boss drags you into a spooky suicide forest in Japan, and then you actually find a hanging blue body. I guess probably the most unique job the cameraman has ever had. I think it was Jake Paul who was the Disney guy who was on one of the Disney shows. It's crazy how long those two have been around. I remember back in the day people making fun of Logan's video where he like pretended to be colorblind or something. That was a long time ago. It was probably the first instance I remember hearing about them, or at least Logan. Buy my merch. This is insane. The lengths of which some people will go to shill their shit is... I don't know if it's impressive or scary, or perhaps a bit of both. It's cake time. And we're fighting Latias, by the way. I didn't make a note of that, but she's here. Is she gonna be sick? The Paul brothers would survive a nuclear winter. That makes me imagine them as like little cockroaches in the floorboards. Accurate. Does he still have his podcast going too? That's always a red flag. It is like that divorced try guy that cheated on his wife making a new podcast. Like, can you people just ever go away? Please. Stop coming back. I never watched the Try Guys, but apparently he was everybody's least favorite. So, the Kevin Jonas of Try Guys, if you will. So it doesn't sound like he had a ton of fans anyway. Also, in that podcast, he said he cheated on his wife with an employee, but he kept trying to call her producer, as if that matters. Such sneaky language. GG. She was my producer. That's still your employee, bud. I rate this a broken marriage out of 10. I'm gonna give you a broken marriage out of 10, Latios, if you're not shiny for me. I'm giving her a broken marriage out of 10. Latios and I were getting a divorce. Unbelievable. I can't believe she would do this to me after all we've been through. You wanna know something funny too, is that the wife is apparently from oil money. I believe he was raised, like he has two parents that were doctors, so I think he came from money too, but imagine divorcing somebody who comes from oil money. Oi. Finest lawyer they could possibly pay for. GG. Okay, we got 2 fires and a mime. I know it's kind of corny, but I really do think a lot of it is money and power corrupt. These people are not trained in anything like, oh hey, it's Nihilego. Nihilego not corrupt. I trust Nihilego. But these people have no PR training because, you know, they're just internet folks. So they don't have PR training. Honestly, there's several things you could speculate, think about. Yeah, no training. Blowing up, getting money too quickly, not being prepared. There's so many things, and I'm sure it's different for a lot of these people, but having a big fan base. Staring down the face of Wishcash. Don't look directly in its eyes. If I had a nickel for every YouTuber I watched that made it big and then immediately like moved to LA or moved to New York City and then the charm and quality of their videos just vanished, I'd have a pretty significant jar of change. A lot of it is stupidity, though. Genuinely, a lot of it is just, these people are stupid. They do illegal things that are completely preventable. They say stupid things that can be tracked and found on social media. They have secret discords. I've seen that one a lot lately. This creator has an unsafe Discord for minors. It's like, this shouldn't happen. Yeah, don't buy a ukulele. See, the trick is to never get yourself in the position where you need to bust the ukulele out. Maybe if Miranda Sings wasn't weird around children, this wouldn't have happened. You know? Preventable steps. Maybe don't be weird around children. Maybe don't have a Discord where you're really weird around children. There's so many preventable things. I know. That's the funniest part. That's the funniest part. She wasn't sorry at all. Because she didn't think she did anything wrong. The classic, I'm only sorry because I got caught. There's a big case of that in the VGC community recently. A horrendous, god-awful case of it. Oh, I'm going to therapy now, guys. It's like, I think you deserve something a little extra besides therapy. You should go play track. I can't talk about that without getting mad. Ugh. Awful. Everybody's being mean to me, you guys. I'm just an uwu small bean. You can't be mean to me because I'm an uwu small bean. It's so fake, too. Like, who do these people think they are? It's like, oh, I'm really sorry. But I was just streaming like 5 minutes ago and everything was good and I was never going to acknowledge this in my whole life. But you guys, I'm really sorry now. God, James... I still chuckle about that. See, that's... See, they're never sorry. That's the thing. You know, if you have basic emotional intelligence, you can see that. These people are, when they come back, it's not sincere. It's not genuine. They're just trying to lie to you so they can get their paycheck back. My favorite was when Somerton got caught defending himself on Twitter with like some AI twink profile picture he created. Extremely funny. Yeah, I'm still gonna turn my Patreon back on so my real fans can support me. Honestly, YouTube apologies are probably such good free material for psychologist class. Point out like all the manipulative language, the sad music, the creator sitting with their dog crying. That's a trick a lot of them have tried. Yeah, read their body language. Seriously, I feel like you could actually do that. Watch this YouTube apology video and write down all the manipulative language that this person uses. How do you join? You just have to have Crown Tundra and go in and enter the same code. Yeah, the best path forward is me sending money that I stole to support the people that I stole from. The worst is when a lot of these people still have hardcore defenders. Like, I've seen some absolute doozies, and yet they still manage to I mean, Miranda Sings still has a fan base. It's like... There are so many creators out there, you can't go find someone else. It's like Gerard coming back 2 years later. It's like, people have already moved on. And to be honest, I don't think his videos were ever really that great watches anyway. It's very easily digestible content that you can find plenty of other people making. He doesn't provide a unique voice or really funny jokes or any real personality. People are probably just clicking on the game to see the game. Yeah, you have to watch for stuff like that. Again, it's like that Try Guy. Why'd I call him a Fall Guy? That's the wrong thing. The Try Guy who's like, she's my producer, using the word producer instead of employee. It's like, stuff like that. It's like, I see what you're doing. This is actually kind of scary. Diggersby could kill us. I'm gonna set up a reflect. I'm scared. Don't trust this rabbit's lies. I was thinking about using Diggersby on my ZA team. But then what if I want to use Watchhog? I can't have both. Especially after Diggersby just killed my mime. Not very nice. Have there even been any big YouTube apologies since the ukulele incident? I feel like that kind of killed all YouTube apologies. Like, that's the final boss of YouTube apologies. There's no more. I mean, I guess Gerard just posted one. What did he called it, like, you deserve answers. It's time that I come clean. There's a thread in here that said biggest drama related to charity. I wonder. Is it really that hard to not be a scumbag? For some people, apparently it is. For some folks, that's just impossible. Again, most of everything we've talked about in regards to all that stuff, all the apologies, it was these people just doing bad things that they could have just simply not done. Yep, that's true as well. I don't know, especially with like Gerard, like just be honest. Like, that money didn't need to sit there for that long. Also, the way he reacted to the original call-out video was very bad. It's interesting to watch creators either poorly address things or just completely ignore them. Alright, that works just as well. What are we oh, we're fighting Nihiligo, that's right. I forgot. We're fighting the ukulele, that's our final boss. To go with the topic at hand. Hi, Nihiligo. What's up? Yeah, that's exactly what Gerard did. His response video, he was like shaking mad. It's like, you should not do this. He tried to act like some big tough guy, bringing up like legal stuff, and it's like, this is not the way you should handle this. Gotta love the classic double down, too. Alright, Mime. Be free! I mean, Diggersby has better type effectiveness here, but I think it's fine. I think we've got this in the bag. It's always shocking, too, when, like, somebody is such a big part of a community and they do something heinous. And it's like, there goes your community. You would hope, anyway. You would hope they wouldn't be welcome back. That's not always the case. You know who I'm not welcoming back? Nihiligo. Be shiny, please. I've waited so long. I've been waiting. For a handful of years now, Nihiligo. I can't give you a specific date. But it's been a while, okay? Listen. It's been a while. Shiny? No? 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 No. Sad. Yo, why is Nihiligo rock type? The world will never know. And that he'll be back at Legends Pizza. Legends ZLA. I think he had a few defenders at first, but people started to realize just how deep the plagiarism went. See, that's another insane thing that, hey, just don't plagiarize. It's so easy to make, you know, if you're citing a Wikipedia article, it's so easy to make it your own and then cite your source anyway. People are so lazy. It's like the IGN guy that plagiarized and thought he could get away with it. That's another thing. These people always think they're gonna get away with it. They're either counting on nobody paying attention or a victim staying silent. Don't look at all my videos that I have mass plagiarized. Like, where are we going here? Are we going Clef? Again, small uwu bean defense. I'm just a small uwu bean, you guys. I could never do a plagiarism because I'm just a small bean. A small bean wouldn't plagiarize 5 billion videos, would they? A small bean wouldn't be a serial liar, would they? I'm just a little guy. That's Porygon. Porygon's a little guy. Look at the little flip Porygon does when it attacks. I still don't know why I didn't have to get Porygon and Dunsparce for the Pokedex in gold, but you know what? I guess I won't ask questions. They're definitely serving Unpheasant female at like Thanksgiving in Unova. There's not gonna be a bird like Farfetch'd. It's definitely gonna be that particular bird right there. Oh no, are the codes up to 100 now? We were talking about them at 50. You know what? Let me go look. Let's do some investigating. Pokemon Shiny Rhydon. People are selling Gen ones. Holy shit, this is so lucrative. Why am I not doing this? Shiny Miraidon bot generated 20 bucks, 19.99, 387 sold. Holy shit, let's do some math real quick. 19.99 times 387. That is that is almost 8 grand. That's $7,736.13. Take several hundred off for eBay fees. We will not be a perfect place. This planet will never be free until people learn you can just gen Pokemon for free and not pay for them. Oh, people are buying them in mass. Here's one people have 35 bids on that ends in 3 days. Of course, it's from San Jose. There's somebody selling it for $130. These people are evil. This is like the Lorax with the Edna Mode villain selling bottled air. Like, this is wrong. Yeah, the card scalping hasn't stopped. The scalping. Yeah, people are trying to say that it's authentic GameStop deliveries when it's just genned Pokemon. I mean, they're the same thing. If you want to gen them, feel free. I don't judge. I don't judge here for that. You do you. If you don't want to pay, I ain't gonna judge. But, like, these eBay listings are being dishonest, is my problem. It's totally the same thing. Somebody's selling one for $350 and it's sold 179 times. Wow. See, that's the problem, chat. It's not just the scalpers, but it's the people buying from the scalpers. Again, if you want them, please just gen them for free. Don't buy. Don't buy from these people. Don't give them any of your money. Did they really only have 50 per store? That's nothing. Boober! I wanted to put Magmar on my top 10 Gen 1 list so bad, but he couldn't fit. Also, heads up, ads are on the way, but we're just fighting Magmar, so you're not missing much. I want to pull Porygon's tail, like it looks like a lever. I want to pull the lever, Porygon. Pull the lever, Kronk. Wrong lever! I feel like they're so easy to print, too. This did not need to happen. Yeah, I've seen a lot of people express the same sentiment. Why couldn't these have just been a standard 7-star raid? I think that would have been a great way to tail end the Ruinous Quartet, which, again, if you haven't downloaded them yet, you have until the end of this month. I'm pretty sure. And that's it. It's either the end of the month or the 29th, so either way, you should download them now if you haven't. Again, this brings me nostalgic feelings for when I remember warning people about the Darkrai and Shaman mystery gifts for BDSP. Download them now! Download them now! Because inevitably people will miss out, and that sucks. Like, we're probably going to talk about it next... It'll be like a Tuesday in May. And somebody will come in and be like, oh, I miss getting Wo-Chien or Chi-Yu, and now I can't get it anymore. I could see the future. I used Future Sight. Yeah, Chi-Yu got the short end of the stick. Chi-Yu has barely had any time for people to download it. Again, they couldn't have just had this go until 2026? Have it stop on like December 31st, 2025? Why did we need such a tight timeline? By all accounts, it just doesn't make any sense. Yes, that's true. Remember, people who missed out on the shiny Galarian birds, me, they haven't released those since. Unless you're a Pogo player. I mean, we still have locked legendaries from Gen 7. It's as far back as... I mean, mythicals from scattered all about all the gens, I feel like. But we don't even have... Like, where's Cosmog? Why couldn't they just have put Cosmog in here? I wouldn't have questioned it. I would have been a-okay with that. Yeah, would people try to scalp the flying Terra-type Lechonk code? Maybe when Lechonk had hype before Scarlet Violet came out and people saw what Oink Alone looked like. Yeah, Sky, it's really easy to have this type of stuff slip by, which is why I try to remind people. Special attack, please. Thank you. Oh, I'm selling my PSA 10 Terra-type Flying Lechonk giveaway code. Any offers? Oh, here, let me play the cry. Possible loud warning. Whoa. I have a guess on who that is. That is definitely a Gen 9 cry. It sounded like the same whip crack effect that's in Golden Go's cry. Was that Titan or something like that? I don't know how to describe that sound effect. It just sounded crinkly. Crunchy. Annihilate? Yeah, it might be Annihilate. I think you're right. Oh, the absolute state of legendary lock shinies right now. Like, the GameStop thing did not help. It's so bad. Not the Jason. It's fine. Okay, School AP gets almost full health. We've got two... Jeez, how we get down to 2 hearts already? My goodness. Oh, hey, it's Azelf. Okay. Why is it doing that? Friend with 100 bits! That's to intimidate Azelf. Azelf is so scared now. Thank you so much. You went to an EV Games and you got a terrifying EV code that you haven't touched since. That's funny. Yeah, we had these few, like, throwaway codes. We haven't had any legendaries for a few years until just now. And see how well that went. Yeah, what's the expiration date on the codes? Which, that's another thing that should not be weirdly limited. Facade. Sometimes I still think about how I pronounced facade as a child. Facade. Norman was just popping off with facade. Facade. The code expires in mid-October, so all these scalpers have to offload these before they expire. So, if you do want to buy a code, have patience and wait. That's the thing. People have no patience. People want to buy thing, get instant good feel. So watch, I'm sure... GG's, by the way. That's why I love fighting Azelf. When we're like a week before the codes start expiring, they're gonna be offloading them like crazy. Because what good is an expired code? Wow, it's October 24th? That's so... What day is that? That's just a... Oh no, that's September I'm looking at. That's just a random Friday. Yeah, honestly, don't... Again, if you really need them, chat, just gen them. I promise. You don't have to pay. Don't give these people your money. The scalpers would probably find something to scalp in the middle of the ocean. They start scalping seashells. This is my PSA 10 sand dollar. I will accept bidding to the highest price. Yeah, I mean, if you manage to pick up a code and could flip it for some cash, I can't say I'd be mad. If you went there with the intent of just getting a code to perhaps use it, then, you know, do with it whatever. If you want to make some cash, go for it. There's a difference between scalpers and people who, you know... Scalpers have ill intent. If you just need a quick buck, then you do you. Did I get booted offline, or can nobody get in? Something is broken? Okay. I'm telling you, this online is held together with paper clips in a dream. Yeah, scalpers would sell water to a fish. They really would. Okay, what is this? Third time's the charm? Oh, I was gonna say, sheesh, give me a moment. I'm gonna blow my nose real quick, but you guys are too fast. But I am still gonna go blow my nose, so give me a second. Alright. Pokemon GameStop do anything about it, it'll probably be after Monday. Yeah, they definitely won't respond tomorrow, or today, Sunday. I mean, I wouldn't expect much from GameStop. I really wouldn't. They've had so many problems with stuff like this in the past, or pre-order bonuses that are gone, or general customer disappointment, and they never do anything about it. So I hope something gets done, but I'm not expecting it to, is what I'll say. They just don't seem to be a company that really, really seems to care about its customers. Shocking, I know. You mean this company doesn't actually care about their customer base? The answer might surprise you. Back in the day, like Gen 10 era, tail end of, actually I think it was still, Toys R Us was still around for Sun and Moon, but they used to do a lot of distributions at Toys R Us. I remember I went to one that was like XY Evolutions, and they gave away like free Pikachu figures and like an activity booklet. It was actually really cool. I got like, I think it was Electabuzz. It was Electabuzz base art reprint. So I got a little goodie haul just from showing up to a Toys R Us. I have since gotten no goodie hauls. I think Target might have had like pins or something at some point, but we don't get a lot of distributions with little physical trinkets anymore, unfortunately. Yeah, especially with Christmas coming up, I can only imagine how frustrating it is if you have kids or you are a child and all you want to do is open Pokemon and you can't. You just can't. The last thing of Pokemon cards I saw in stock was the holiday advent calendar thing they come out with every year. And by the time I went back, they were all cleared out. Just gone. And that does hurt the brand in the long run. Like, you want kids to be actively invested into your brand. Because then they'll grow up and they'll spend their adult money on Pokemon. Unless you can't because Tweedledee Tweedledum Scalper bought everything, so now you can't. No soup for you. What are we doing here? So Steel, Celesteela, Solgaleo. Yeah. I hope it's Solgaleo. If you want to feel the sensation of opening up cards and never pulling anything, you could always download Pokemon Pocket. I'm really good at pulling a whole lot of nothing in Pokemon Pocket. That's actually my specialty. I'm actually a professional at that. I did pick up a secret emblem, though. I got Smeargle, and I didn't even realize I was gonna pick it up. I got the full art Smeargle from a Wonder Pick, and that led me into the secret emblem. Secret emblem. So I guess that's kind of cool. Mildly interesting. Yeah, Palpitoad's in great danger right now. I tried to go with Kadabra. Okay, Palpy's safe for now. Palpy went into the sky. Two of the same shiny Krabby from Secluded Springs. I think I've pulled Krabby too. I've only pulled shiny Gabite. I cannot get Gibble and I cannot get Garchomp. I've gotten Paldean, Wooper, and Clodsire. Which I guess I can't be angry at. But they're not Garchomp. They're not Garchomp. Yeah, get him, Palpy. Okay, so at least Palpitoad didn't get annihilated by a grass move. That's good. That's positive. Yeah, it kind of is, isn't it? Why does it get so many bug moves? It has more bug than grass moves. Why is that? Oh yeah, I'd go Whimsicott. Whimsicott's one of Gen 5's best, honestly. I can't remember if I had Whimsicott in my top 10 that I did for Unova, but if it's not top 10, it would be top 15. Oh, I can take Eviolite. Palpy with Eviolite? Cooking with gas now. We're cooking with Palp. We're palping at a higher level right now. Yeah, again, chat, I think we'll do some more Dynamax adventures tomorrow for Sunday night, and then next week we'll start Sapphire, Pokemon Sapphire, for retro achievements. As we wait for the days until ZA is released. I don't remember. I don't think they changed the types, did they? Have any of the new Megas they've announced had a type change? None of the videos highlighted the types, so I just haven't bothered to remember them. Yeah, we're getting the limited edition 30-day only FOMO set in Pocket coming out on the 30th. kind of want full art Professor Oak, but most of the EXs that seem to be in that pack I have, so... I don't know. I'm so sad I can't use Chestnut on my ZA team. I have been thinking about my ZA team. It's tough too because I don't know when certain Pokemon will show up. Like, if I want to use this Pokemon, where does it spawn? Like, at what point in the game can I get it? If it's really, really late, do I still want to use it? Megan Ampharos. Yeah, I don't even know which starter I'm going to take. Because again, Totodile's my favorite starter. Hi, Celesteela. But I have read the description and seen fan art of what the Mega looks like. And I just don't know. I don't think I like it. I think it's actually criminally bad. Oh wow, we have... This has to be Colossal. Colossal, take the wheel. Yeah, Chikorita does deserve it. Chikorita's great. I mean, I'm interested to see, like, Emboar, too. We can go around the city with, Pignite and stink up the joint. Burn, please, please. Ugh. Quilladin. Yeah, get him, Colossal. No. Colossal might be dead by the time we even get to the max. But what if we don't even need it? Gosh, we're all very low. We are very close to team wipe. Please burn. Please. Please. Ugh. No. They're so evil for giving this big thing Leech Seed. Okay, this might be it. Yeah, Metal Sound Flamethrower combo. Let's go. GG's. Good team effort. Very nice. G? A G. No shinies. No shinies for quite a while. Until... That's shiny. The Persian shiny, I think. Celesteela's not shiny. You have pink ears. Yeah. Do I just need to keep calling my shiny shot? Alright, what's up, Persian? Yeah. I can sense a shiny Persian 500 miles away. It can't escape me. Shiny Persian can never escape. Wow. Okay. I think I've gotten both Persians shiny from this now, if you can believe that. Both kitties. A tale of two kitties, you might say. A tale of two kitties. Yeah, you just gotta look at the ears. You just gotta look at the ears, chat. The ears will show you all you need to know. If it has pink ears, you got 'em. Technician, that's a fun ability. Wish you had the stats to back that one up, Persian. Alright. So we got Rooster and then Kitty Cat. Hey, not bad. Is this my first Persian from Dynamax? I think it is. Well, besides the Alolan one. Yeah, here's the Alolan one. Yeah, that's my first regular Persian. Hey, that's sick. Yeah, anybody up for some lasagna? We'll take Persian out after. Let's do one more. And then again, we'll do more of this tomorrow. I am excited to start Sapphire, though. I did find Persian in Scarlet. You know that area, there's like a Pokemon Center, and then there's like a hill leading into the city with the big water man in the lighthouse? It was over there, I remember. Alright, everybody's ready. Let's go. How do I not have Muck shiny? I feel like I need to change this immediately. Yeah, Persian is unfortunately not a new one, but still cool. What would be the best game to get a Muck in? You know what I think I'm gonna do? I think we'll do a Scarlet shiny hunt. Oh, hi Palkia. Ready to ruin my parade again? I think we'll do a Scarlet shiny hunt. Yeah, it's in Scarlet. Muck and Grimer are in Scarlet Violet. So I'm getting a Switch too, so maybe we'll do a Scarlet shiny hunt stream where I try to pick off a few more that I'm still missing, and I can test out how it looks on the Switch too. Could you imagine if a Totodile outbreak appeared? I shan't say. Yeah, I've heard you see a lot of guys. I've heard that's true. Serena against our team is dreadful. Uh-oh. Wishcash take the wheel? This is bad. You could really kill us here. Hera? Okay, good. Wishcash is getting out of here. Ironic that they gave bounce to both Wishcash and Palpitoad. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. He's attacking me instead. That still hurt. That still hurt. Ow. Ow, ow. Ow. Jeez, I was left with 10 HP. That's just... Sheesh. Ow. I can't believe I got shiny Persian. That's fun. I mean, a lot of shiny hunting is just, honestly, all you have to do is remember what the shiny looks like. It's just a memorization thing. A lot of shinies are obvious where you don't need to know what it looks like if they're really green, or something like Guzzlord that's really white, something that's super drastic. So you can shiny hunt without knowing what shiny Pokemon you're hunting looks like, but you probably shouldn't. No, you shouldn't attack Wishcash. Oh no. This is not good. This was a terrible choice. Well, unless we get absolutely demolished, maybe not. If we do... Ooh. Miss Serena, this is not going well. Good crit. Oh, we're just taking too long to kill this thing. Any grass move from it, any troop kick. Okay, good dodge on Politoed. Politoed said, I briefly thought about using Wishcash. I could use a Barboach and a Wishcash in Sapphire, but I'm gonna go with a different water type. Milotic, you know, Milotic would actually be fun. I've never used Milotic in a in-game playthrough of Gen 3 because of just how difficult it is to get Feebas. Oh, this thing just keeps hanging on. I mean, it has HMs, so yeah. I will say the Pokemon I have in mind is a Sapphire exclusive. And a certain character we like to talk about every now and then on here uses one. It's so fun to build teams. I could do it forever. I love team building. It's such a fun part of a Pokemon playthrough to plan out a team. Again, Sapphire is more contest focused, so we'll be getting into the nitty-gritty of the contest stuff, which I think is kind of fun. Again, we're fighting Palkia, and we're down... Somehow we're only down 1 heart? I wish Wigglytuff had more HP. Yeah, Slacking is definitely an itch. Gen 3 is full of peculiar Pokemon that you could use. You could use Castform. That's a kind of a weird one. You could use Slacking. I feel like Kecleon and Spinda. There's so many fun, weird guys you could use in Gen 3. Why does Haunter kind of move like a robot? The animation had to, like, go back to frame 0. That was weird. Alright, Tough. Let's go. I might be using one of the Pokemon I've planned for my team right now! There's so many good normal types in Gen 3. Alright, Wigglytuff, you have 149 HP in a dream. Go forth. Oof. Not even powered up Hex that did so much damage. Why are these Pokemon harder than the final boss? What is going on? Have I heard of the show Code Lyoko? I have. I have seen several episodes. I remember it on TV when I was a child. I occasionally think of the extremely catchy theme song. Ooh, you found a wild shiny Terra Slacking? That's sick. It's a shame Slacking doesn't have a better shiny. Slackoff has a great one, and then Vigoroth and Slacking just kind of fall off for some reason. Haunter is honestly not bad. Again, if you could get Eviolite on Haunter, you could cook up something special. Got a good moveset. Again, this very much goes by Pokemon Stadium logic, where middle evolved Pokemon have a better moveset than, say, if they had Gengar in here, who'd probably have nothing to write home about. Palpitoad is better than Seismitoad, too. Togetic is great. Yeah, there's a lot of good Eviolite Pokemon you could use in here. And now we're fighting Shiinotic. I feel like Shiinotic has popped up a lot lately in Max. Friendly mushroom. I hope it's friendly. What if it's friendly? Okay, good. Landed the hypnosis. Good, you're both asleep and confused. Look at how serene Shiinotic looks when it's sleeping. Like, this guy's never had a problem in his life. Look at him, sleeping like a baby. Come on, Wigglytuff with the expanding force! That did not as much damage as I thought it would. No, no, no. Don't heal with your rain dish. Dish is a generous word. You might be able to collect some drippings. See, I want to conserve Gleam for Palkia, because Palkia has... well, it's Palkia. Pressure. I couldn't think of the word. Pressure. The ability Pressure. And yeah, I think Hex does do more damage. And it will still damage even if Shiinotic wakes up. Stay asleep, actually. No wake up. Stay asleep. Unfort. Oof. And the Moonblast and the Tyrantrum. I feel like we're getting some awful, awful RNG right now. Open handing another Hypnosis. That Shiinotic dodges. Oh no. That's bad. This big mushroom cannot be that nimble. I ain't buying this. Okay, Wigglytuff. You can't even see the confusion chicks. You can't even see them. They're like inside Shiinotic's head. I never noticed that. Hell, I'm just going for Gleam at this point. Get this thing out of here. There, yeah, good damage. Not hunting for anybody in particular, just doing randoms, but unfortunately I know who's at the end of this tunnel, and it's Palkia, the only water Pokemon I unfortunately have left. The last one. What am I catching you in? Premier Ball. Yeah, the rain boost can be diabolical. Oh. Well. We're bringing the rain to the Palk. Oh, where's the heal berries? My Wigglytuff. She's had yellow HP for 2 rounds in a row. Hello, Palkia. Did I even use all my love balls? I can't even remember. Palkia is exerting its pressure. Well, I am not taking this at 79 HP. I'm not taking this at 79 HP. Uh-uh. If I had full HP, I would commit. Are you joking? I lived with 1 HP. Give Palkia the sweetest smooch for me, Wigglytuff. There you go. Good job. Okay, this is a good spot. This is a good spot right now. Ooh, special attack drop too. Nice. Alright, we're gleaming. We're going for the gleam. Good, good. Yeah, look at that damage. Good crit. Haunter's cooking. They should honestly buff Dream Eater. I noticed that using Stantler in gold. Dream Eater just didn't. It stinks. Hex is just so much better. Hex is such a better. It's such power creep on Dream Eater. And Hex doesn't even matter if it's sleeping. It's any status. That's what makes Rotom such a good Dynamax rental. It is cool, though. Dream Eater, it just sounds cool. I mean, Hex sounds cool, too. Hex is also a neat move. I won't disparage Hex. Big mush. Who will win? The god of space or one big mushy lad? Hit yourself. Hit yourself. Yeah! Woohoo! Hit yourself again, it'd be so funny! Come on! No! No, Haunter! That would have been hilarious if Palkia hit itself twice in a row. Doesn't even matter. Oh, that's good. That's what you deserve, Palkia. That's what you deserve. Yep, I got one love ball left. One love ball and one shiny Palk Dream. Yeah, that was honestly a great team for Palkia. All you need is a few good fairies, some support with Helping Hand or Hypnosis. You got it. Done and dusted. GG's. No shiny. No shiny. No shiny. And Palkia wastes another love ball. But hey, chat. I did get a shiny tonight, so let's look at it real quick. Because I don't think I've ever taken Persian out for a walk. So let's see Persian real quick. Why is the lighting in this game so much better than Scarlet Violet? Well, there it is. Can you believe it? The pink in the ears is honestly quite noticeable. Again, once you know that the pink is what you gotta see, it's all you see. You're a very large cat, Persian. It runs like a big, goofy dog. Yeah. I think the only Meowth family member I don't have shiny is Galarian Meowth, because I need to hatch that. So yeah, probably a Masuda hunt. We're due for a Masuda hunt soon, too. Yeah, thanks for raiding with me tonight, everybody. I appreciate it. We had a lot of good rounds tonight. And I got a shiny, so hey, I can't complain. Look, AZ is trading something. Or Max offering people to join. The AZ, can you believe it? right before his titular title ZA comes out. Yeah, can't you ride Persian in Let's Go? I think you can. And then never again. But yeah, thanks for all the support today, everybody. I appreciate it. All the gifted subs, the bits, the follows, the YouTube viewers, the VOD watchers. I appreciate it. Thank you so much, chat. I'll be back tomorrow for more of this. And then next week, we're going to start Pokemon Sapphire Retro Achievements. So, and ZA is in a few weeks. Lots of good stuff coming down the pipeline. But yeah, thanks for watching, chat. I'm out of here. Bye. Bye. Bye.